greatest ever done it. You can learn from it. Dope game ran it, rap game run it, street cred hunted. Nerd turned D-boy, not in genetic makeup. Baby, I'm a G-boy, hashtag street boy. Wrong one to fuck with. Cross me at your own risk, play to get back, you can trust this. I am far from average, to me it ain't no such thing. Me against the world, so fuck it, I let my nuts hang. I've been known to bust bang, kill it if the need be. I don't need an army when the smoke clears, he sees me. Rhyming at his finest, unlike those vaginas that claim that they the real deal, knowing I'm the highest. Top of the command chain, I am what the streets made, I am what the hood built. You are just a weak lame, homicidal maniac with suicidal tendencies. You're more like a punk band, I'm more like a pedigree of nigga you ain't seen yet, so y'all cannot describe me. I'm a freak of nature, don't shit here surprise me. Money over everything except the nigga's manhood. I am not a prostitute, you don't understand hood. Fuck a nigga getting his, unless he about to give me mine. Otherwise he prime beat, shocking when I up the 9 and hit it with it 7 times. Fuck you thought I'm civilized? Welcome to the jungle, fool. It's only right I punish you. Nigga with an attitude, feel like MC Ren felt. Quiet on the set, you funky bitch, you get your friends slipped. I give your game a black eye, blame it on the black guy. I be on some nigga shit, I'm niggerish, so that's why. Guess what my religion is? This is what the business is. Exposure for you garbage ass rappers. You can witness this. Came to bang your game up. Pussies think they came up. Oh, you got a drop head? So now you think you famous? I hear it's dangerous and we don't know your name, cuz we don't even give a fuck. Rappers get it fucked up. Security say you nah, this they side job. They don't want no conflict, they don't want no problems, nah.
Salute, and welcome. Welcome back to the Black Ocean. Now swimming in the deep end with your host, the one and only Great Black Shark. Oh, yeah, family. Oh, yeah. You see that thumbnail and you see that title. We got to talk about it. Oh, we got to talk about it. Super Simps, disqualified from Manhood. Oh, yes. Listen, family. There's a lot more going on, but there have been several events that have come to my attention. A lot of them you have asked me to cover. And I put together several of the most important, embarrassing ones here tonight because we're going to have some lessons to teach. Oh, yeah. And you know I don't sugarcoat anything over here. So, yeah, some feelings going to get hurt over here. Some hit dogs going to holler, but so be it. We're going to have to teach this lesson tonight. But before we do, got a bit of housekeeping to take care of. Let me make something very clear to a lot of the new subscribers over here. And the trolls, because I believe a lot of these were trolls. If I or my staff catch you trying to come in the comment section or a live chat, trying to pit new black media content creators against one another, over here, only thing gonna happen, your comment gonna get deleted, you're gonna get blocked off my channel, okay? The last live stream that I did, for those of you that caught it, okay, it's still up on this channel. Find me anywhere in that live stream where I said anything off code towards other members of New Black Media. See, a lot of these little trolls, they think that the way to come over and get some attention and potentially build a channel is to come over and start trolling. That don't work over here. All they're going to do is get your comment deleted. You're going to be blocked permanently off my channel. So first and last warning, okay? Just know if you try it, them little 15 seconds, 10 seconds that you get, comment gone, you permanently banned off my channel, okay? And unlike other channels, I don't have a reinstatement fee. Once I kick your ass off from over here, you're gone, okay? I don't know what y'all be thinking when y'all try that, but I'm going to say it one more time for the slow bus crowd. A lot of the brothers and sisters in New Black Media that you talk about, I talk directly to. All three of the main ones, all three, okay? All three. I have open lines of communication to all three and several other brothers and sisters. So if you come over here trying to do anything like trying to pit a content creator against another, like I said, we will get you on up out of here. So now that we got that out of the way, let me go ahead and salute to my good brother Keith B and Black Voltron Reloaded. Already hitting the cash up. That's it. Let me do the roll call here. Let me scroll up and greet everybody because we're going to get started cooking here tonight. Oh, yeah. Make sure I see everybody. I see Diesel Mike in the building. I see Jason Ferreira. I see my brother Jafar Kazim. Number One Killer, what's going on in Chicago? Salute to everybody up there. Project Leroy. I see Sinister Baller, Patricia Slade, D. Foster, Mrs. L, Michael Williams, Mac Maroon. I see Donald Goins, Josh Norris, Started Spirit of the Most High. Welcome, good brother. A Goddess Navi, the moderator on deck. I see you. Alfonso Sullivan. Welcome, good brother. Salute and welcome to everybody that I see over here. The first sergeant, some chick named Star. I see you, sister. Oh, yeah, we finna get our cloud on over here tonight, but we're going to teach. But before we do that, in honor of the morons and the big dummies, to quote the late, great Red Fox, big dummy, I got to play the song, family. I got to do it. So if you hadn't laughed all day, we got to go ahead and hit them with that shoot 'em, make shoot 'em one time. And then when we come back, we're going to get started cooking. It's only right we play this before we get started.
I'll spell it for you. D-U-M-M-Y. Like, oh.
You ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. God, you a big dummy. Ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. Ain't nothing but a big dummy. Don't be a dummy, get your bitch ass shot and fuck around and catch something when I spin that block. In real life, I ain't got no options, cause I done already slid and came out on top. Bitch, blow something, let them hoes know something. I'm from Shooterville where it ain't no front. Big bigs, came up on the big lick. Threw him out the whip cause he always on some big shit. And I threw a couple switches on the one thing. Niggas came to scrap, man, I came for the gunplay. Fuck a black belt, this bitch gon' kick back. Put a little extra sauce on this Big Mac. Flip shit like a motherfucking spatula. One wrong move, watch your body get the racking up. Think he tough,
tough cause he got his face tatted up. Still on these bitch niggas' neck like Dracula. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. God, you a big dummy. Ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. Ain't nothing but a big dummy. I ain't about to play with nan one of these guys. All they gotta do is call if you want a surprise. I'll pop up on a nigga like Jack in the Box. And if the shit don't work, then it's back to the block. Said fuck the AR, went back to the chop. Fuck the HK, went back to the Glock. Still with the shits like I'm back on the pot. Touchdown in your city like I'm trafficking blocks. Blue tips for the loose lips, hoes in your cool shit. Niggas talk crazy, but they ain't gon' do shit. Cry wolf till we pull up with that new shit. With the green beam looking like a moon mist. I lay a nigga down like a pallet. Always in the cut, ain't no catching me in traffic. Finger on the trigger and this bitch is automatic. And I always been a giver, I'll let a nigga have it on the gang. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. God, you a big dummy. Ain't nothing but a big dummy. Big dummy. Nothing but a big dummy.
The only reason I call you a dummy is because I call them as I see them.
Like,
Dummy.
Yeah. I had to go ahead and play that one time, family. But you gonna see why I had to play it because we gonna go ahead and get started here tonight. And I'm gonna tell you something, right? A lot of times I will use different content from a lot of content creators. Some you've heard of, some you haven't. Okay. This first brother, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, I want you to go and subscribe to it. Brother has a lot of good fashion tips, fragrance tips, and everything for men. Okay. His brother's name is Jeff the Style OG. Okay. So we're going to open up the broadcast. I want you to listen to what the brother's about to say here because it's going to coincide with everything that we're about to cover here tonight. We're going to do this right way over here because, see, the era of the simp is coming to an end, but we got a small percentage that's still holding on for dear life. So we're going to cover some that's famous and not so famous tonight. And we're going to cover some turbo thoughts, too. Oh, it's going to be a thorough broadcast. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started.
If you put yourself automatically in a submissive or inferior position just in the hopes of landing a woman, you might be a simp. A woman you don't even know isn't above or below you. Don't put yourself in an inferior position just to gain a woman's favor. If you use being the nice guy as a manipulative tool just to land a woman, thinking if I just be the nice guy, she'll owe me. If you want to be kind, do so for the sake of it, not to get a woman to owe you. Not recognizing or accepting you're in the friend zone might make you a simp. If you've been hanging out for months and nothing romantic has popped off, 99% chance it never will. You might be a simp if you categorically defend women no matter if they're at fault or not. Trying to make a woman feel good so she'll like you. She might like that you agree with her, but she won't respect you if you put too much time and energy into pursuing women. Look, we all should exert energy trying to get women. It shouldn't be your main focus. Focus on your purpose and being the best you can be. The women will come.
All right, now that was my brother Jeff the Style OG, okay? Jeff the Style OG's channel. Again, go over there and subscribe to the brother's channel. But yeah, look at the screen. Y'all been hitting me up on all my platforms about this. You know I'm finna go ahead and do what I need to do on this. Cause see, everybody else want to be quiet on it. I don't do that. We all know who this is, who they are rather. Darius, the Simp Jackson, and little goofy turbo thigh leopard face. Yeah, I ain't got no love for no turbo thigh. I'm gonna call it like it is. Leopard face, Kiki Palm. Okay. This simp, this super simp, okay? You can't see the cape, but it's tied tight to the back of his neck and everything. This super simp went and took this heifer back. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, GBS, that good. They got a family. They got back together. Listen here. This is going to piss a lot of women off tonight, okay? But hey, listen, if you're a good sister, you ain't going to have no issue with what I'm saying. Let me talk to my young black men, all men, but especially my young black men for me. Let me talk to y'all. First and foremost, how you avoid his situation, you take your time and you vet the woman that you're going to be talking to, okay? Enter into a committed relationship with. It's definitely before marriage. Even more important, you take your time and vet that woman and make sure she's worthy of your seed. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can call me old school, whatever, but it'll save you a lot of heartache. Okay, I get it. Marriage, the laws in this country, the system sucks. But that being said, a woman isn't worth your last name. She's not worth your seed either. See, Goofy Darius, and I broke this down on previous broadcasts when I covered this. Goofy Darius, boy, let me tell you what you did wrong. And I'm using this for a teaching example to prevent other young black men from finding themselves in this situation. You didn't look at why she was single before you jumped up and got with her and thought that was a come up. See, the reason is she was a disciplinary problem with other men that's in her age range, that's successful on her level, so to speak. They didn't want nothing to do with her. You should have asked yourself why, Darius. But no, not you. Oh, you thought you were special. You thought you had it figured out. And see, cautionary tale. Now he see why them other dudes were like, oh, hell no. I'll flop on top of you a couple of times, but I'm not going to get you pregnant. I'm definitely not going to wife you up. And your simp goofy ass did what they then would refuse to do. Wisely so. We're going to play a couple of things, family. Because see, this makes no sense. I'm going to say it before we even get into this. For men and women, when the respect is gone in a relationship, you supposed to be gone too. I get it. They got kids. Excuse me. I get it. They got kids, but you do what you need to do. Co-parent, best thing, get custody of your kid and just keep it pushing. You can't do nothing with a woman or a man that doesn't respect you. It's not going to work. Look, he in the Russell Wilson category. This bastard right here and his turbo thought. He's in the category of the Russell Wilson, the men that we do not respect, do not want to be like, don't want to associate with. It's embarrassing, okay? Yeah, we're going to get into a couple things. So yeah, because see, this right here is ridiculous, man. I'm going to be the villain tonight. I got to. I'm going to play this clip of this fool here, and I want y'all to listen to it. I'm going to let it run for a couple times, too. I'm going to let it ride.
Virgo, my brother's a Virgo, my best friend's a Virgo, my grandma's a Virgo. My partner in crime's a Virgo, so it's just like, yeah, because my mom's a Virgo, my brother's a Virgo, my best friend's a Virgo, my grandma's a Virgo. My partner in crime's a Virgo, so it's just like, yeah, because my mom's a Virgo, my brother's a Virgo, my best friend's a Virgo, my grandma's a Virgo. My partner in crime's a Virgo, so it's just like, yeah, because my mom.
Probably because my mom's Virgo, partner in crime's a Virgo. You goofy bastard, you. Now, if you're looking at your screen, Mr. Partner in Crime, that's your partner in crime right there. See, your partner in crime, if she had any respect for you, I wouldn't know what her ass cheeks look like. I've never met Kiki Palmer. I've never had her in my bed. Why is it that I or any other man that's not with her should know what her ass cheeks look like? Oh, yes, I'm pissing people off. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go in over here tonight. I'm going to say it one more time. Let me tell you something. This should go without saying. Fellas, young black men, if the woman that you're dealing with respects you, she keeps her intimate parts for your eyes only. This bitch may as well have been a prostitute walking out like this. And you going to have a kid with this and then you going to take it back? Add an insult to injury after you try to check her disrespectful ass. Okay? And I agree it should have been done publicly because she disrespected in public. I'm gonna stand on that. Everybody else got their take on that. Nah, you disrespect me publicly, I'm gonna check your ass publicly. Something like this, oh yeah, you was supposed to say something. I would have ended the relationship right then. Went ahead and talked to my attorney, get cussing my kid, been done with your ass. But see, here's the thing. She didn't stop here. You double down on the fact, and I'm gonna say this, I don't give a fuck. It is my conjecture that Usher, you know Mr. Let It Burn, because I know y'all heard the rumors. I don't know if they're true or not, but yeah, I believe he had a little fun with that. I do. Cause see, the way they was acting with the video, we all seen it. I ain't gonna play that again here. Y'all seen it. I know what I'm looking at when I see it. Okay. Then you go and make a video with the dude as if to rub it in my face. Oh, hell no. Ain't no way. My dad didn't raise no simp. Oh no. No. Like I said, when the respect is gone from a relationship with a man or woman, you supposed to be gone too. Because what do you have without respect? Huh? Let's talk serious for a minute. In case anybody think I'm being hard. What do you have? Even in relationships that are not intimate. When you take the respect out of relationships between people, what do you really have? I tell you what you have. It's a 4-letter word. Chaos. That's what you got. Chaos. Every time, okay? Yeah. Excuse me. I'm choking up because, see, this dude here is hilarious. It's hilarious and it's sad at the same time, okay? But I got to do it. Y'all asked me about it. I got to do it. We gonna go take a walk down memory lane, though. We're gonna look at some things. Oh, yeah. The tweet. Back to business. Let me take the banner down. Hold on. Let me take that on down. There we go. All right. The tweet. Mr. Darius Jackson, when she proceeded to go show her ass that we just saw, okay? We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids. You should have wifed her up before you had a kid with her. After properly vetting her, because she's your baby mama, she's not your wife. She showcases her booty cheeks to please others as he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Now, you didn't rest your case. You picked it right back up like the goofy simp that you are. Pitiful, man. That makes no sense. See,
it has come to
guys like that, they sit there and allow themselves to be disrespected and then will cry about why they're not respected. If you don't respect yourself, nobody else will, okay? Nobody else will. Take a swig of this water here because, yeah, I ain't finished cooking over here. Oh, see, well, the reason why they're trying to stop me from cooking right here, oh, they hating this because some people know this applies to them. Hold on one second. Sweet, that good old H2O. But yeah, I'm going to let this play because, see, Darius, we can't help you, boy. Oh, I'm going to let the white boy tell you what's going on.
our attention that you are, in fact, a simp. I've run out of options here. I'm going to have to exclude you from the boys. Pack your bags. Leave.
And I'm
had to throw the simp clip in there. I sure did, family. Yeah, so yeah, that's my take on Mr. Darius. We don't need to spend too much time on him. Boy, you's a big goofy, a big dummy, like Fred Sanford, the late great Red Fox would say. So we're gonna go in and close the lid on him. But this, oh yeah, y'all asked me about it. We gonna cover it. Now you probably saying, how does this fit into the simp category? Oh, we gonna show you. I'm gonna let this play, and then we're gonna break a couple things down because we're gonna have to get on the simps and the turbo thighs and prove why both are a detriment to our community. I'm gonna let this play.
Again, I'm grateful to have you in the room, but don't bite my head off. I'm just being honest with you. All right? That's the image that went across a lot of people's minds, and you got the opportunities to jump in on podcasts, jump on interviews, jump on your own live to show a lot of people that you're a lot more clever than a lot of people had given you credit for. So they're sitting here thinking, oh, that something changed.
And I think all basketball, NFL, rap is suckers. It ain't just, I just wasn't pertaining that to one guy. I think at some point all of them become suckers. And they forget what's really important. One of the realest things my mother told me one time, she said, son, the best gift you can give your children is to treat their mother right. And I've been treating their mother right ever since.
Like that.
Yeah. I like that too.
I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Now I want you to pay close attention to this conversation because I'm setting this up this way for a reason. Oh yeah, we got several points to prove here. Pay close attention to the demeanors, everything that's said, and yes, you see the scumbag Charleston White in here, But I got him in here for a reason because we gonna come full circle with him. I'm gonna let it continue.
Important thing.
Yeah, homie. So
You know what I mean?
I've always desired to have daddy, but mother's instructions always seem to be right, to make sense in your spirit and in your conscience. So I try to, my mother's voice rings loud in my head when I'm thinking about right or wrong.
I'll be honest with you, and I just had this conversation probably 3 times.
Remember those words Charleston White just said, that his mother's voice rings in his head when it comes to right and wrong, because we're going to have something coming up on him a bit later.
In the last week, the people that I actually hate the most in my life are people that I see openly disrespect their mothers. I feel like if you could openly disrespect your mother,
You'll f me over.
Yeah, anything.
What, you'll f me over?
And there's a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of, we're all figuring life out at once, right? A lot of people judge their parents in hopes that, or with the idea of they should have it figured out. They're making mistakes. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would judge their parents on stuff like that. The conversation I had more recently was about that. Like, oh, well, my mother isn't perfect. And
I sent you a video last week talking
Yeah.
to some kids, and it were predominantly white kids I was talking to at a juvenile facility. And one of the things that I tell children is you have to forgive your parents for what you think they did or didn't do.
Now, let me go ahead and pause it right here, because, see, now I'm finna make some Charleston White sycophants pissed off. And I'm going to have the proof here later. The messenger does matter. Even if you have a good message, the messenger does matter. You can't just say, well, I got a good message, but what I do don't matter. No. This little old bastard shouldn't be around nowhere near nobody's kids. Because one, the shit that he got going on is dangerous. It's just a matter of time before his card get pulled, okay? See, the thing about playing Russian roulette, if you play long enough, your number's gonna come up. But I digress. I want y'all to listen to what he's saying, though. Because we got a lot to cover here tonight. A whole lot.
Because if nothing else, they gave you life. If for nothing else, they put you on stage to perform.
At the minimum.
At the minimum. So,
and it's the only tie in life that you can't cut, right? Like, you could pretend to. You could get divorced. You could separate. You could get rid of a friend, but you can't get rid of your mom. It's still your mom.
Dad,
you can't get rid of your dad. It's still your dad. Yeah, no. And I'm somebody that I pride myself. I want to be the world's greatest dad. Whether they give a title for it or not, I don't really give a goddamn. You know what I mean? But my son is the most important thing.
Yeah, this don't even answer the phone when the baby's sleeping.
Yeah,
so I said, yeah.
Earlier he tried calling me. I'm like, no.
I look at baby and say, man, the world revolve around you, and every kid should know that.
Yeah, that's it. He gets. So what's it like being a mother of a 2-year-old? Because I need to know, because my son is just creeping up on that 2-year-old mark, and he's starting to do all sorts of
big.
Now, we all know that she's a mother, right? She's supposed to be, okay? She's supposed to be. Brittany Renner. Okay, for everybody that doesn't know, this is Brittany Renner on this podcast right here. Supposed to be somebody's mother. See, let me tell you something about that term. That too is an earned honorable title, because mother and father are supposed to be the physical manifestations of God on earth to their children. Okay? Because it's up to you to provide and protect them, okay, in the physical world. Want you to watch how she carries herself here. And again, salute to Project Leroy for pointing this out. Shannon Briggs was the only one that had a set of nuts on her where all this was going on. But I'm going to get into what you're supposed to do if you ever in a situation like this, and why you should never put yourself in a situation like this. We're going to let it continue.
I think I have a different approach to parenting just in general. I don't look at my child as like my property or someone that I can live vicariously through. So I think just letting them be themselves and not putting your own judgments or where you think they should be, what you think they should be saying or doing, just the whole, just growing up. So, for example, like my son, he didn't start talking until like recently. you know? And then there was concern like, oh, what's wrong? How come he's not talking? And it's like, he'll talk when he's ready. So just kind of having that understanding that like kids move at their own pace, you know? So I don't know. I admire my son. I think he's very curious about the life around him and enjoys the simple things in life. So I don't know. I just think like letting them be their own person, because that's like, they're not our property, you know, to like put a battery in their back and they fulfill whatever we want them to do.
Sounds like Mother of the Year material right there, doesn't it? Listen to how she's talking. And she's talking that way for a reason. This, what you're looking at, is a biracial, classified as black here in America. We know that. But she's genetically biracial. This is a biracial, big, overgrown, psychologically damaged child. That's what she is. And let me say something to young black men. Because the older black men, y'all should know better. I'm going to put this blunt in no uncertain terms, and you can take it or leave it, like it, love it, whatever. A part of being a man is mastering your desires and having self-control. Just because she don't do nothing for me, okay? To each his own. Some of y'all probably think she did the best thing since sliced bread. Not for me. As a man, if you don't get control of your emotions and your desires, okay, you will not make good choices in life, especially when it comes to procreating and continuing your bloodline. You do not impregnate this. And when I say this, I'm not talking about because she's biracial or anything else. I'm talking about when you see her track record of behavior. This is a turbo thought. Old school term, this is a whore. You don't continue your bloodline through no damn whore. Okay? Flip side, ladies, you don't continue your bloodline through no damn homosexual. Oh, I'm fair with it over here. But back to this piece of shit. I'm calling it that. Yo, ooh, why you saying that? Oh, no. I'm going to show you why I'm saying it. This piece of shit right here, the way she conducts herself, it's one thing if you did it before you had a child. I'm going here with it. But with what you're about to see here tonight, on the internet, where it's forever, for everybody to see, a mother doesn't just think about herself. She thinks about, okay, how are my actions going to affect my children in the future? What am I going to do when anything that I do out here that's embarrassing falls on not just me, but the family name? See, young black men, you have to think about this when you're choosing a wife, okay? You got to think about that. Same thing for you ladies. You don't get one of those goofy dude that's going to be embarrassing what's connected to your family name. It's supposed to mean something to you, okay? But hey, I know it's not Sunday, so I'm going to put the Bible down and stop preaching. Let this turbo thought continue, because I'm finna tear their asses a new one on this broadcast tonight.
Yeah. So that's just me as a mother.
I noticed you got a different side of you on the internet. You got a whole mother page with you and your son.
I do.
Yeah, you don't wear no makeup, your hair. You got a whole mother page, and it's all Mother Brittany that you see. That's so yeah, see, that's very important. But that page don't have just as many followers as the Brittany, the bundle of Brittany.
How that goes. Yeah, that's how that goes.
So there's two sides to that coin that I think most people overlook.
Yes, dumbass, because the two sides of the coin are on the same damn internet. See, a lot of people try to talk about this asshole right here as if he's some type of profound speaker. Dumb. Just because it's a separate page, it's on the same damn internet. When that little boy grow up, he gonna have to deal with this ridicule. Let's let it continue.
Speaking of, would you say becoming a mother has softened you?
Yeah, there was a time where my son was maybe like a few weeks old and I was about to change him. And he's just helplessly like kicking his arms and his legs. And I'm not going to lie, I've been the biggest man hater. You know, I have been a loud and proud man hater on social media. And when I saw my son in this vulnerable state, I'm like, this is where all men start. Like this cute little innocent baby. So it really made me look at men a lot differently. And because of having a baby and having a son specifically, it made me like also look at the men that I have wronged in my life. Like I've given a...
That's a bold-faced lie, and she's going to prove it with her behavior a little bit later.
few apologies since my son was born, you know. So yeah, seeing a baby like that, and like I said, a baby boy, it just makes you look at men a lot differently.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter did. That's what my daughter did for me. Yeah, I was a riding load.
This is a lying sack of dog shit too, and we gonna prove that. That what my daughter did to me. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. And anybody like, man, you being hard on them. Okay. You know that when I put together a broadcast, anything I say, I can back up. Oh, just wait. It's coming.
Damn dirty motherfucker before that little girl got here. Shit, boy, I ain't bullshit, boy. But now I have a more conscience because, for one, when my son was born, I got kicked out the hospital for arguing with the doctors. So I missed what a woman had to go through to give childbirth. So when I saw my daughter be born, it changed my perception of women, to see what they had to endure to give birth. And then when the girl came, I wanted to live down everything I've wronged that I thought I've done to women, so she don't have to take it.
Right.
So that's in my mind. Because if I don't, she got to go through it.
Right. Correct.
Let me stop his ass right here. Because this is a responsible podcast over here, okay? Let me say something to young black men and young black women that have yet to have children. I keep hearing this narrative over and over by different people, not just them. When I had my son or my daughter or my third child, that had changed me. No. You get your shit together before you bring kids into the world. You're not supposed to wait, I'm going to change now that this kid is going. No, motherfucker. In order to be a good parent, you get your shit straight before then. Planning goes into that before the child get here. That's what responsible adults do. I don't give a two shits about other people's communities. I'm talking about ours, okay? I don't care what other communities do. I'm talking about our communities, okay? And unfortunately, these two pieces of shit right here are in the community. Oh, yeah, I don't play about that shit when it comes to family and children, even though I don't have any. I grew up in a decent family. I know what that's supposed to look like, okay? You don't just see, some people view having kids as if you just going to the store to pick an item off the shelf because you want one. Don't give a fuck what you want. If you're not ready for it, it's not fair to bring that child into your dysfunction and chaos. Get your shit fixed in order before you bring the next generation into the world. That's where I stand on that. I'm gonna let this bag of dog shit continue though, because see, unlike a lot of people that fall for these personalities and stuff, I don't worship none of them. I call it down the middle when I give a critique. Let's let it continue.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna let baby girl go down like that.
Nah. So I open doors. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, I try to say sorry when I think I'm wrong. All kinds of now, man. So I understand what that did. Yeah.
I saw Joe Rogan podcast. He said, I don't get mad at people anymore. He said, people have their opinions about me. People say crazy things on the internet. I don't care. He said, the way I look at it is, we were all infants at some point or another. And it's just, we all grew up in a different way. We all went through different traumas, different experiences, different disappointments, different successes. And it all led to who we are right now. So when I look at somebody, I don't see the grown man or grown woman that's in front of me here today. I'm thinking about that child and all the stuff you went through that accumulated that made you so hateful or so bitter. And that's why you're talking like that to me. He said, I don't carry that.
I was going to recycle the bullshit with my son. I would go pass down all the bullshit that our uncles taught us to my son. I thought that was cool because I had him at 25, 26. Yeah, call a woman a bitch, shut up. So, yeah, you know, the bullshit that they teach us. Because I thought that was cool when you have a kid at 25. So when you have a daughter at 30, your mindset is different. You're not young and that immature, so you're kind of looking at life differently. So you're going to, of course, teach your daughter differently as well as raise your son to look out for your sister. Well, if he don't value women, he won't know to look out for his sister. He'll kick her and push her down.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So that's where it starts at. So if he's not being taught that, and then you and his mom is at odds, then he naturally despises women.
Absolutely.
He watching all that.
And it's something I try to, because I'm not perfect, right? And I got a son right now, and he's 16 months old. And I try my best to not argue and get into situations with my girl about anything in life. And it's tough, right? Like, it's tough because we're both growing and learning each other as well, especially through, postpartum and trying to identify with that as a man, and both of us trying to grind, both of us continuously trying to become better people in life. Like, it's not simple for us.
And then us as men being naturally selfish.
For sure.
Because women are givers and we're takers. we'll take, and not realizing how much we're taking out of selfish, right? And then scream and holler.
Yeah. I think the
Goofy bitch nigga, you don't speak for all men, okay? Speak for yourself, goofball. Speak for yourself, goofball. See, that's another thing I can't stand. When these fuck-ups, like this little degenerate in front of us, go through certain shit, they want to start trying to speak for all the rest of us. No, bastard, you in a category by yourself. And see, a lot of y'all already know why I'm coming down on him like that. I've already broken him down, but we're gonna give you some more facts on him tonight. Oh yeah, it's coming. But see, this is something we're gonna have to draw a line in the sand on. The homosexuals don't get to speak for the producer class of men out here. Just like ladies, you shouldn't let the turbo thighs like Brittany Renner speak for you decent sisters out here. Lines in the sand must be drawn. Let's let it continue.
Blessing with me having a kid in at this time is I was 36.
Yeah, big blessing.
You know,
big
36
blessing.
years old when I had my son.
Big blessing.
So it's like I wasn't in my 20s because all my boys had children in their 20s and all of them were going through it. Now I already set I'm not the richest man in the world, but I got a good pace in life right now where I'm able to stay home with my son every single day.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm with him all the time. And now I got a daughter on the way that arrives in January. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
what's the due date? Capricorn or Aquarius?
I think it would be Capricorn.
Beginning of January? Like
end of January. Right?
End of January would be Aquarius.
Aquarius. Oh yeah, okay. I was just thinking my mom is the 20th of January.
Okay, so now you heard Charleston White talking all that, how he changed when his kid came into the world bullshit and all of that, right? Oh, yeah. Well, this right here that you're about to hear and see is Charleston White in his own words, not edited, before he became the Charleston White that you know now. I want you, brothers and sisters, to listen to this and tell me if this matches the bullshit that we just heard him say. Let's let it continue.
You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me, she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. You did the right thing. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping.
So I want to.
All right. So that was your boy Charleston White. For all you degenerate bastards that think his antics are funny, he playing a character. To all the brothers in this chat, have any of you ever played a character that advocate raping women, threatening what you gonna do to little kids as far as sexual things, sending pictures of your fathers to children? Any of you got characters like that in here? Because I know I don't have a character like that. First of all, I'm a man. I don't need a fucking character. I'm me 24/7. That's how I move through the world. See, if you got to move through the world as a damn character, you a joke. But definitely a degenerate if that's how you talking. I've said it before, I say it again. Any Negro that I know talking like that, if I got kids, you can't be around my kids, boys or girls. I'll put a hole through your ass that somebody can see through. Because see, I don't give a fuck about that character shit. That nigga done did that shit before. He wasn't just saying that. He said that because he meant that. Him and his little degenerate homeboy he was talking to there. Yeah. So, now that we got that out of the way, we finna move into analyzing why everybody in the room here in this segment was a simp except for Shannon Briggs. And we're going to talk about why you don't put yourself in this situation as a grown man and a business person, okay? I'm going to let it play. And then we're going to break some things down.
Hear the dope side of Brittany. I want to hear the dope side of Charleston.
The
shit that people don't know about you.
Homie, there are people that they platforms is just strictly to bash. to tear down and destruct, and that's who they are in nature.
Do people interview both of you and watch just the and watch watch just the drama?
Yeah.
Do they like bring it up to you prior, like give me the juice?
They try to ambush me with it.
Okay.
Yeah, they try to ambush me with it, and so I noticed by the line of questioning how this mother go. Yeah, when you go to ask me, yeah.
So tell us about the Rico.
Yeah, so
tell us about
what I learned, homie. People don't want the real Charleston, because when the real Charleston was on the internet, he wasn't as sensationalized. I was.
Salute to our brother Rashawn for the cash out. Thank you very much, my brother.
I was articulate. I didn't cuss. I wouldn't smoke weed. I wouldn't say. So that's why you see a lot of videos. I got a bow tie on. So I was a Dr. King / Malcolm for a long time as a pre-law student.
But now you don't Dr. King.
I never with Dr. King.
I saw that.
Yeah. I never with Dr. King's message, because I grew up around older black.
First of all, here we go. Okay, Charleston, I'm gonna say this to you and anybody else. A lot of you have that same excuse, because for the record, that's how Tommy Sotomayor started out, okay? Y'all might not believe that. Tommy didn't always sound the way he sounds now, okay? Tommy used to be pro-black. He did. But see, what happens is they don't really want to just come out and say, hey, I wasn't getting enough money doing that. It wasn't that people weren't paying attention to him, okay? And definitely an argument can be made that they pay more attention to him now with his foolishness. But if you're talented, if you got a solid network, you can get the right connections and get your message out there without having to play a so-called character that talk about what he just talked about that I showed you earlier in this broadcast. That's the first thing. Second thing, a degenerate like you has no right to speak on Dr. King or any of our Grandmaster teachers. You don't fall into that category. If they were living now, they would never fuck with a degenerate like you. You a shit stain in the community. And somebody need to say that with their chest, because I'm tired of this little bastard running around here and everybody propping him up, talking about, well, he be telling the truth, though. And I'm going to say it again. I don't care what your message is. The messenger must match up to the message. People bring up Malcolm X and his past. We don't praise Malcolm for his criminal past. We praise him for the turnaround and the benefit to our people in our community, the Grandmaster teacher he became. So don't try that excuse. Got the right one if you're trying it over here. So anybody listen to this on the playback. But I'm going to leave that alone because we got further things to get into. Oh, yeah. Let's let it continue.
People who said go across the railroad tracks and rob a white person's store. Wake up every day and go across, steal something, try to find a way to sue. So you got to understand, I'm 1977. So I'm really first generation of black people going to school with white kids in America. You know, the 1964 civil rights legislation was in 64, then they redone it in 65. So it wasn't until mid-70s, almost 80s that we really started integrating in America. So I'm first generation integration of Dr. King's dream. So I went to school with white kids, so I'm not hateful toward white people. I went to school with white people.
I went to MLK school coming up. My first school was MLK in Buffalo, New York.
A nigga school.
It was. You ain't lying.
Hold on.
Brittany, we need you to talk your shit, goddammit.
Because I'm trying to figure it out. What I saw. Here's the thing. I watched your live today. About 15 to 19 minutes. I was cackling at the airport.
Before he gets started, notice now how he kept emphasizing, I went to school with white kids. I ain't going to school with white kids. A lot of bootlicks and degenerates love to tell you they went to school with white people. That's what they had, that experience. But it's not about hating white people, Charleston. Because a lot of goofballs will try that shit when you start calling out racism and white people. You hate white people. No. We hate white supremacy and white supremacists. All white people are not white supremacists. Now, are all white people capable of practicing white supremacy? Yes. But until they prove themselves to be otherwise, we say suspected white supremacists. Unless we can confirm that they are through their thought, speech, and actions, okay? But let me tell you something. Where this exchange is about to go, I want you to pay attention to Brittany Renner's condition. Chat room, can any of you call it already before I hit this play button and we go back to this? Can anybody tell what her condition is, which is a mistake for a young black man to place himself in, especially a business owner? Does anybody see what's wrong with her condition? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to answer. I want somebody to see if you can tell me what's wrong. Because, see, this is one of my no-nos right here, especially if I don't know the woman. Does anybody know what her condition is? Oh, yes, my first subject, right off the bat. The bitch is drunk. Let me tell you something. To all you young brothers out here trying to do podcasts, the fresh and fit model, don't do that. You think it's cute to invite these psychologically unstable women or people on here and give them alcohol, and then you want to record everything that happened for clicks and views. That shit could cost you. But I'm going to play this and then we're going to analyze exactly why I'm saying that.
You were talking about white people.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about RAPE.
Yeah.
You were talking about
White
KI.
people. Yeah, a whole bunch.
You said it.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
So how are you going to say you're not towards white people when you literally were just saying that on live?
But I didn't mean none of it. I was in character. Responding to 3 black people.
No, nigga, we don't do characters talking about raping nobody. See, how many brothers in here would trust a nigga that tell you, hey, I was in character talking about sexually assaulting somebody or telling them what you gonna do to their children? I don't care what beef I got with another brother or sister. I'm not gonna bring your kids into it. I'm definitely not gonna threaten to do nothing sexual to them. I'm not gonna send them pictures of my genitals. See, all these people out here talking about, it's the message. No, motherfucker. You can't do that and then say you're gonna represent my community. See, that's a con game for weak-minded Negroes and spineless Negroes. But see, I'm gonna tell you what I like. Just when I called that angry man, I'm gonna tell you what's good about it, family. What's good about it? You probably like, well, how you gonna say something good about it? Because Negroes and bitches, because you a bitch if you cheering for degenerates like this, Negroes and bitches that's cheering for that lets you know that they agree with his degenerate mindset. You better watch these people out here. You better watch them. You can't separate that. That's not a character. That's not normal for you to do that. How many times, brothers in this chat room, have you been in a barbershop or anywhere where black men congregate, and somebody went into a character and started talking about that shit? Because we know, especially down here, you can't play like that around us. You can't. I'll tell you something. It's going to be a lot to learn in this segment. Let's let it play.
Responding
how you going to say
because,
you're in character?
Hold on.
That's you.
Because if you listen to what I said out of all this shit been going on this weekend, not one hip-hop station, not one person have mentioned those 3 black people who have been killed by this white, hateful person.
So let's take that moment right now. Prayers to Jacksonville for what they're going through. That is terrible.
So I'm saying y'all giving me all this attention. But now let me say this, because they promote our killing.
This is how he gets a lot of the simple-minded people. He'll deflect away from his degenerate behavior and say, well, why y'all paying me attention and y'all ain't talking about that? Oh, we talking about it, Charleston. But see, his stick, let me tell you now, this is where he's clever at. He stayed coming at the rappers this, the rappers that, the rappers this, the rappers. The rappers don't represent the entire black community, okay? The rappers are puppets controlled by white supremacy that controls the degeneracy that they allow them to put out. So let's clear that bullshit up right now. See, I'm intelligent enough not to fall for this bullshit. I don't worship no man or woman. And I can call you out when you on some bullshit. See, the low vibrational, low intelligent people, they'll listen to that and be like, yeah, he right. Never mind what I just showed you. Oh, just go out the window. See, in case any young black men listen to this, because I know this going to hurt your feelings if this is your idol. If you wonder why I'm going so hard about this, let me tell you something. And this is up to you to make this choice. With whoever this is, listen to me. If this is your idol, don't claim that you want respect from women and your community if you can't be the type of man that calls out degeneracy in front of you when it's another man. See, I don't care that it's another man. I don't give a damn what women do that are off code. I am a man. I'm a part of the warrior class in my community, the leadership class. The leadership class does not take its cues from women, children, Oompa Loompas, 3-foot trolls, whatever. I stand on principle and I call that shit out when I see my brothers doing wrong. And this bastard is no brother of mine. Y'all know how I feel about that. I don't call degenerates in the community brothers or sisters. If I'm not able to do that as a man, then why should the women and children trust me? I'm not going, you just gonna take that man's side no matter what he do. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If your ass is dead wrong, you talking about sexual assault and harming kids? No, motherfucker. You a threat to the community. I'm gonna treat you as such. But we're gonna get back to analyzing this because we're gonna get on Brittany Renner here in a second.
Promote black hate, but they want to say there's no room for hate in America. Well, rap music is more hateful toward killing black people. So that's the message I was making. So let me say, so that's why I was saying that. That's why. No matter what you think about it, nobody has spoke on that
Brittany.
white boy killing those 3
Brittany.
black people. Right. So I'm going to go to the
Talking
extreme
shit.
because I actually served time for killing a white man.
I heard.
Stood over him and watched him die.
I love that for you.
Yeah, but just but listen, but just last,
Yo,
but listen to me.
Landers just looked at Brittany and said, what?
But just last week.
That's another thing. Let me warn you brothers about something. For those of you in our community that have been in the streets, once your street business is finished, you don't ever speak about it in public like this. And you damn sure don't get up here bragging about what you did. See, little unaccomplished bootlicks and degenerates like him, they think that's an accomplishment. Let me tell you something. Going to prison or killing somebody unless it's self-defense, that's nothing to brag about. That's not a badge of honor. That don't make you tough either. Because you can bleed and die just like anybody else. Okay? And see, I'm going to say it again. Any organizations or institutions stupid enough to have this bastard around kids, when his time come and somebody's child get hurt, heaven forbid, you're going to be responsible for that. You're going to be responsible for that. Case in point. Why do you think when King Von was alive, when you look at Lil Durk, okay, and the rest of them clowns like that, why you think some venues won't let them come there and perform? They're like, hey, man, if your ops come here and start shooting things up, I don't want to be legally responsible for that. Because, see, the families can sue the venues. Did you know that? I know y'all know it, but I'm speaking beyond y'all right now. For those that are like, man, you tripping. Do you not understand that if these idiots come there and something happens at their establishment, you legally responsible for that? If you the building owner, promoter, anybody had anything to do with it, they can come at your pockets and possibly you can have some charges on you. Oh, yeah. But that's too much like right, though. Let's let it continue.
But just 2 weeks ago, I was at an all-white facility talking to white kids.
Right.
But my thing is here's the thing. Because I listened to you 15 to 20 minutes, felt like I got your psyche. You was talking about white,
yeah,
and Asian till they love it.
Yeah, Jews too. Yeah,
Any woman.
They put it in rap, except black women. I never said black women.
You didn't,
no,
and I'll say that.
But because guess what? They promoted in black music.
Listen to what he just said. Now he said it's so for black women. Now the clip I played you earlier, where he was talking about what he liked to do as far as sexual assault, what kind of women you think he was talking about? Look at him, and I got to bring this up. Look at him. You know he wasn't talking about no white women because no white women ain't fooling with this little scrawny Negro on like that, not unless they're a crackhead. So when he was talking about sexually assault women, he was talking about the women in our community. Oh, boy, I already know that's going to piss off your little Charleston White zealots. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I give a fuck about the truth over here, okay? So, yeah, I'm just cutting through that bullshit, but he's saying that he did it. Cool, they put it in our music. Okay, nigga. You're supposed to be a grown man. You, as a grown man, should know, okay, just because it's in the music, that doesn't mean you imitate it, right? And this bastard talking about he trying to help kids. Nigga, you unqualified. Let's let it continue.
So, as a woman...
I'm looking at kidnap. And when you get through, we go be full of hot caps. I'm breaking...
daughter, to having a daughter.
Yeah.
You think, regardless of their shade, you think that's okay?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, so Well,
but this is something that he spoke on earlier.
Hey,
difference.
here's the thing. I get it. I listened to his live. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was humorous. A few times when I was watching it.
But I was dead serious.
Who was this hurt?
I was.
That's fine. You were dead serious. Yeah. But I'm letting you know.
I like that he's admitting that too. Take them at their word and read the watcher. The reason why his account isn't flagged. This is what they want. He already admitted that he worked with them folks. What you think the assignment for him was? Let it continue.
Regardless of their shade, that you bringing it back on your daughter.
Not in my world. Because if that was true, hold on. If that was true, if that was true, if that was true, everything that I said, white people would be getting. If that was true, when do white people get theirs? When do white people get theirs then? When do they get theirs then for what they did to us? If that's really true, because I'm saying it, not doing it. They actually done it. So if that's true, when do white people get theirs?
Questions need answered.
So this is
they get theirs. The system of white supremacy gets its come ups when black people as a whole get on code and start fighting at Charleston. That's when the system as a whole gets what is coming to it. But see, little Negroes like you, characters in the community, as he say, characters in the community, you're useless to our people because you're a degenerate. You in the way. When the men are doing real work, you running around playing on the damn internet and shit. Running around starting little stage fights, or they may not be staged, but I know one thing, and I'm not saying I wish it on him. I'm just speaking facts. Keep playing Russian roulette long enough. Your number gonna come up. That go to him, Tekashi, anybody. See, let me say it like this. The only reason why you see clowns like this running around trolling, look like they getting away with everything, oh, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, because you haven't pissed off the right person or people yet. Let me tell you something right now, and I'm gonna say this blunt because I want to wake up any young person in our community that think that that's the way to go, trolling and trying to make fun of people, putting yourself in life-threatening situations. What happens when you piss off a person or people to the point that they really want to take you out of here, and no matter what kind of police protection you got, they show up 30 deep, hitting anything moving next to you? I've seen that before in real life. I don't give a damn how much protection you got. Unless you jump your ass in a bulletproof vehicle and speed off, you done. This clown and the rest of them like him, they haven't pissed people off to that extent yet. But see, I'm going to tell you something that I know for a fact. All across this nation, there are places where you can go and that'll happen to you when you cross certain lines. The stuff that came out his mouth about Nipsey Hussle, and this is what the stupid people keep saying. We talking about Nipsey the rapper, not the man. To the people, he wasn't the same. And they respected Nipsey for his work. You keep disrespecting people long enough and going around where people love them at, okay. Your issue gonna come up. Let's let it continue.
The difference, though.
She's loving these pretzels.
To what he mentioned earlier, though.
Because I can't wait till they get it. I can't wait till white women start getting like our ancestors was getting.
I can't listen.
I can't wait for it, homie, because if you listen to what I said retribution and reparations. So let's go there. When do we get our retribution and reparations? Because I'm saying it, they done it, and they still doing it. Right. So I'm saying it, right?
Is it not happening always now?
Nah, not like it happened to us, man.
I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking.
And listen to him. See, this is how he fool people, because you listen to him, you be like, yeah, man, what he saying? He telling the truth. He mixed the truth in with bullshit. The message could be right. The messenger could be wrong. You got to have discernment enough to distinguish between the two. So, yeah, I hear what he's saying. Oh, yeah, I hear what he's saying. But see, let me tell you why it's stupid for him to go in and open and say that. And see, this is why you can never have a Charleston White around you, even if you weren't talking about, sexually assault women and kids. You don't go before your open enemy and discuss your plans in war. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's very unwise. See, this little fucker right here, he talked too damn much. That's the whole thing. See, dudes like him, they live their whole lives trying to be a damn show. Everything is about how funny they are because, okay, they got to make up for certain things that they don't have naturally. So let me be a clown. Ha ha, everybody laughing at me. He. See, men that are about their business, we don't want clowns around us because you're a damn liability. I don't have no fucking use for a clown. I'm not a circus, okay? And the brothers that I roll with, we not circuses. Most of you in this chat room, men and women, are not circuses. Looking for a damn clown, running around playing all the time. But when it's time to get your hands dirty and put your hands on something to start building, you ain't know where to be found because all you got is to be a clown. That don't work in real adult life, okay? Let it continue.
About today.
Even
Is
today,
it not,
nah.
Is it not universal?
Nah. When we watched that black woman get killed over in Mexico, homie, we didn't see nobody go over there and fight for her. And we watched her get killed by our friends. We watched so many black We watched so many black women get done so wrong in this country and nobody says nothing. But let that.
The same ones that you talking about sexually assaulting. You don't care about them like that, Charleston, because if you did to care about Shanquella Robinson, that's her name. If you care so much, you remember that. What we see you doing about it, huh? What we see you doing about it?
White woman get done bad. Let that Jew woman get done bad. Let that Asian woman get done bad. So
do you not feel that that's something about?
I don't have no.
Let me finish saying what I'm gonna say. Do you not feel that that's not the culture standing up for one another?
Nah, I ain't putting nothing on the culture, homie. It's been like that ever since these black feet touched this soil. It's been like that ever since these. So I'm saying, when do white people get?
Notice her interaction and how she reacts. Brittany Renner, that is, every time Charleston say something. Now, why am I pointing that out? You're about to learn an important lesson. The turbo thought, brainless, lowest common denominator form of a female, not a woman, and the goofy clown degenerate, Charleston White. Two peas in a pod. They belong together, okay? They are the lowest common denominator in our community, and they're dysfunctional. White supremacy loves them. This is why they platformed this, because this is what they want the greater majority of black Americans to be. Think I'm reaching? Watch this. Charleston's married. We're going to get to that a little bit later, too. Brittany Renner, single, turbo thought. Hypothetically, imagine if they were a couple together, raising kids. What you think their children gonna turn out to be? With them in their present state right now, what do you think their children would turn out to be? See, I'm walking you somewhere. Corporate America, the white media, they want us like this. They want the average black woman to be like Brittany Renner, and they want the average black man to be like Charleston White. Because you're not going to produce nothing worthwhile together when you are both dysfunctional. All you create is more dysfunction, and all you create is more food for the prison industrial complex. Now do you see where I'm going with this? Let's let it continue.
If there's any karma for what I'm saying, when do white people get theirs for what they done? When do we get from up under their thumb? If there's real karma, if there's a real God, when do he get white people off us the way they're on us? When do they get something? When do we get something for what we had to endure?
The answer to the question, Charleston, if you connected to the Most High, he waiting on you to move. Faith without works is dead. Let me tell you something. Man was created, especially the black man, was created in God's image. My creator is in me. I petition him through prayer, to ask for his blessing and guidance on whatever moves I need to make. And after that, I get up and get to work. I'm not sitting here, God, why won't you fix it? That's not how the Most High works. You insult the Creator when you do that. He's giving you a functioning, healthy mind, a healthy body, a courageous spirit that if you living right is connected to him. And if you really a believer and you believe all things through Christ or the Most High, whatever name you want to call him, then you should know that you, and if you can't do it alone, a group of men like you can get anything done. Okay? That's the answer to that, Charleston. See, but in your arrogance, though, you actually think that you have the audacity and authority to question the Most High about when he moves on his timetable on this planet that he created. And if he turn, look, let me go here with it. I know it's not Sunday, but I got to throw this out here. Right now, for anybody that thinks like him, talking about when God gonna do this, when God gonna do that. If the Most High said, you know what, let me come down here. You done called me out. Okay, let's go here. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Smart guy. You got all the answers. I'm gonna turn all my responsibility over to your little narrow ass. You fix it. That means everything that God is responsible for. Keeping this earth in orbit, perfect distance away from the sun, where it's not too hot, not too cold. All these things in nature, you got to balance all of that. You got it. Take the wheel. You go for it, Junior. In other words, compare it to if you're a professor in a classroom and you teaching and one of your students get up telling you how much you're doing wrong, Okay, yeah, you can tell them to sit down and shut up. But then you say, no, wait a minute. I tell you what. Get up, Junior. Come here. You get the chalk and you come up here and you teach the class. Let me see what you can do. Huh? So I'm going to ask this question before I let it continue. If that scenario was to happen, how many of you would have faith and confidence in a Charleston White in the position of the Most High? I rest my case. Let me let it continue.
We still don't have equal protection. We still don't have equal rights. And that's systematic. So if what I'm saying is so wrong, when do they get for doing wrong to us? I'm just saying wrong. There's no history of me ever doing it.
But do you not think that the message comes across
I don't
wrong
care
when
about
you're
the
talking
message.
about rape?
I want it to come across wrong. You think I would care if 4-5 years went and raped a white woman? I wouldn't give a damn. I'm going to say the chicken's coming home to roost. You think I'm going to have compassion? When I watch these rap all the time.
Let me stop this bastard right here. For me, it's not about compassion. No, it's not about compassion. I despise white supremacists for what they did to our people. But see, for me, the reason why I would never sink that low, it's not about compassion at all. This is something you must have to be a member of the warrior class and be worthy of leadership. It's called honor. I'm not a degenerate like the savages that inflicted that upon my people. Okay? I'll do what I need to do to protect me and mine. But as far as sinking down to his level, no, I don't want to do that when it comes to violating his women and children. No, I'm not a savage. Like I said, I'm connected to the Most High. He didn't put that in me, okay? He didn't. I have no desire to turn into them. Now, I will do everything in my power, even if it means taking life, to defend me and mine. I'll do that. But as far as trying to emulate his acts, no, I don't need to do that. You don't have to do that to deal with white supremacists. See, Charleston, let me tell you something. Might not be these little clowns that you run around here messing with, talking about rappers this, and these little guys you talking about having celebrity boxing matches with. Let me tell you what you're probably gonna have to worry about. You had never ran into no good old southern homegrown redneck white supremacists. That hear you talking like that about white women, you better hope that you got more than your little mace with you. Because you're gonna need it to deal with them. Not just because that they might beat you up or shoot you or anything. You're going to need more than that because they have a system behind them that no matter what they do to you or try to do, they can get off scot-free. You won't. Let's let it continue.
You know how many rap nigga T.I. got over 24 rap allegations. Come on, homie. By law enforcement with the prosecutor's office. Not just him. We can go on and on. From NFL players, indeed, got real rape allegations. Black people love Bill Clinton. He got over 24 dozen rape allegations from college to now. Not just him, Donald Trump too. We can go on and on. Harvey Weinstein, he was with Oprah Winfrey. Jay-Z, they loved him until he went to jail. Foxy Brown said Jay-Z was her when she was 16 years old. He said it in the Source magazine. With a horse. Foxy Brown said that. He said he had a horse.
Yeah, we gotta get these.
So come on.
Expressions.
So if y'all worried about what I'm saying, look at these records and what they done to our people. I ain't done none of this, and I'm pointing at white folks and other.
So he say he ain't done none of that. So now here's the problem with that. Cause see, you saw the clip that I played earlier. That was a casual sitting in his car talking to his homeboy. Did that look like he was fabricating that? Did that sound like he was making that up when he said, I ain't doing none of that? Oh, really? Do y'all believe that, family? Because if you do, I got a bridge in Brooklyn and one in San Francisco. I can sell you for a discount rate. I can sell it to you right now if you believe that. Listen to how he was talking. Casual, relaxed. Repeated it at the end of the video, talking about what all he believes should be done. See, that little bastard still think like that. If you doubt it, I got something for you that's going to prove what I'm saying. Because see, when you become a man, it's about standing on principle, okay? I'm going to show you where he's lacking that at in current times. Let it continue.
People, come on now. So if what I'm saying has karma, I'm gonna keep saying it because I know they're gonna have some kind of karma. If I have any kind of karma for what I'm saying, I don't want to go to heaven because they say white people get to go too.
See, that's what I like about Charleston White. That's what I like about.
I don't want to
Charleston
go to
White.
heaven if that's the case.
One thing about Charleston, it's like what we were saying about Brittany. On first impressions, you like this saying so crazy, but if you listen long enough, it's like, damn, okay, wait, I agree.
Homie, I got with the world's biggest streamer, Aiden Ross, and he told me King Von, he loved King Von. So I'm saying, okay, y'all, let's be realistic. You're a Jewish kid who really loves your Jewish cultures and your Jewish religion. How can you love this serial killer? Oh, how?
Because that was white supremacy sitting right in front of your face, you little goofy bastard. But see, if you actually had any sense, you would recognize that. That's why they like that. See, when the dominant society looks at our degeneracy through these rappers, they like that because to them, they're like, yeah, this is exactly what you need to do to destroy yourselves. I mean, think about it. Let's just go here with it. If you were a white supremacist, any of you in the chat, when you applaud whatever your enemy does that leads to them self-destructing, why the hell am I going to not celebrate that? You damn right. I'm out there dancing with you. Hell, as long as you Negroes, go ahead and get on out the way by your own hand. That's the sweet spot in any war on a battlefield. Get your opponents to take themselves out. That way, by the time you do get ready to send your main forces in, you don't have much work to do. You don't. So I'm just saying, look at it from a warfare standpoint. Let it continue.
FBI has documents and have came forward and said this man have killed over 7 people, men and women, girls and boys. So, but you're a Jewish kid that loving this black guy that kills black people. What's wrong with me loving Hitler? He's a Hitler.
But see, people take that at face value though, and that's the problem.
Word.
The bigger picture, the bigger message is a lot more. It's not just
Charleston White says he loves Hitler.
No.
Look at how drunk this bitch is over there too. She damn near about to throw it right there. Did y'all catch that? See, a lot of people probably didn't point it out. Look at her. You can tell she is plastered out of her mind. Let me go ahead and start going in on her. Cause see, Charleston got a lot to say. I was dealing with him. Let me start breaking her ass down. Young black men, let me talk to you. The women that you date, I'm gonna give you my rule first of all. I don't drink with women I don't know like that. I got to know you before I have a drink with you. Okay? If I am gonna have one with you, it's gonna be in public. And you're gonna go where you came from, and I'm gonna go where I come from. You ain't coming back to my place. I won't do anything to you. I'm not gonna even put myself in a position for you to frame me like that. See, when you have something to lose, you move a bit smarter. So let me further flesh this out, okay? Because everybody gonna do what they want to do when it comes to that. I'm gonna move how I know I got to move as a successful black man in America, where I know they can easily pin something on me with just somebody's word and whether I'm guilty or not, okay? Furthermore, young black men, look at how she's dressed. This is supposed to be somebody's mother. This bitch is in a leopard print dress Anytime your woman is in a dress and she sit down and you can damn near see her crotch, even though her legs is crossed, that's not a good representation of you. Not if you're an upstanding brother that cares about your family name. Okay? You wouldn't even have to tell your woman not to dress like this. Let's go here with it. She's single. She can do what she want. Okay, yeah. She's single. She can do what she want. Again, if she cared about her son and how he's going to have to deal with this shit in the future, she wouldn't be dressing like this coming out. You wouldn't be in public drunk nowhere. I can't stand that shit. That's the most disgusting thing ever for me to see a woman drunk out in public. It's not safe for one, but you just think about it. See, look, I'm finna make Turbo Thoughts mad. You're not gonna conduct yourself like Brittany Renner, Suki Han, and Sexy Red and then have me respect you as the decent sisters, some in this chat, that don't carry themselves like that. Oh no, you don't get what they get. Now, am I gonna go out my way to harm you? No, but I'm gonna disrespect you publicly by calling you what you are. You don't want me to call you that? Change your damn behavior. This is embarrassing right here. Look at her. You so damn drunk, you about to throw up on the set. And these goofy simps sitting around here, man, oh my God. You know what? Let me let this continue. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
He's trying to tell you something else.
How can you love Kingsley?
Yo,
He's trying to tell you something else.
I can't be serious with this woman's ad libs right now. She's pulling the mic to her.
She got the pretzel
she
laugh.
pulls the mic to her. With pretzels and Chips Ahoy.
Accurate every time.
You sure you don't smoke weed?
I love Charleston White.
PJ just got an amazing contract. How does that make you feel as a woman knowing that's your baby father? What is your first view on that?
Now, here's the part where we start breaking this Turbo Thought down here. I'm going to say it one more time for the aspiring young black podcasters. The fresh and fit motto is not the way to go. You don't invite crazy women, disturbed women onto your podcast. Get them liquored up because you know they're going to act the fool and then sit there, whoo, this going to be clicks and views. Legal liability. You could get hurt. People that work for you could get hurt. Even if she leave, you don't know who she going to go call, some simp to come back and probably shoot at you or stab you or kill you. It's not worth it. This is not smart business. If you respect yourself and your brand, you don't make this move. Because, see, he asked her this question to trigger her psychologically unstable ass. You're going to get why in a minute. I'm gonna let it play, but I'm going to break this down deep. I don't know if anybody else ever covered like this, but you know I am. Okay? 'Cause I'm not sugarcoating nothing over here tonight. Again, this is not wise. You don't do this. If you just gotta do it, you have the drunk bitch on Zoom, not on your premises. If you gotta do it, think smart. But hey, I'm gonna let this play and we're gonna further analyze the mistake they made.
Honestly, I want my child's father to win.
Exactly.
It's just what it is. And regardless of what people say, I believe he deserves whatever he feels he's worthy of. So, whatever that contract looks like, that's what it looks like. And
watch her eyes and her demeanor as she's describing this. Because, see, she's about to go off. And right now, I don't care what kind of woman you're dealing with. Women do not like taking L's. Furthermore than that, women don't like taking L's that they have to sit and realize that, hey, I'm responsible for this L. No matter what I tell anybody else or see, this is the thing about lying. This goes for anybody. You can tell anybody outside the public a lie, but at the end of the day, when you're alone by yourself, you look in that mirror, you know what you're responsible for. You can't lie to you no matter how much you try. Let it continue.
And I didn't have a child. You know, I had a second-degree tear. You know what that looks like?
I'm going to say
Hello?
say no. I'm going to say no for all of us.
Is everybody fucking listening?
I'm say no.
Take a good look, young black men. A woman which is an earned honorable title, does not talk about things like this publicly. See, let me give it to you this way. If you had a classy woman that went on this show and they start asking about that, brothers, let me tell you what your lady's supposed to do. Hey, look, that's good for him or whatever. That's cool. I'm in a new relationship now, whatever. But hey, no problem. And just keep it pushing. That's all I'm going to say about that. But see, she's not capable of doing that because one, she's not intelligent. Combine that with being psychologically unstable and drunk, and you get this. Not to mention how you show up on the damn show. And then she'll be the same one turn around, oh, men don't want to date me. They don't respect me. Hell, because you don't respect yourself, bitch. The fuck I look like respecting you more than you respect you, huh? Oh, yeah, I told you, I don't sugarcoat nothing over here. What do I look like respecting you more than you respect you? Let me give it to you this way. Fellas, right now, if somebody took both of their hands and put them around your throat and tried to choke the life out of you, and you don't fight back, but you got the strength to, do you really deserve to live? You don't care about your life. Why should I? Yeah, I'm going there with it. Let it continue.
Hello?
Yeah, your
A
son.
second degree tear? You know what that looks like?
I mean, that boy was that big when you had him.
He was, I think it was 8.1.5.
That means she had a big baby.
Almost 9 pounds, right?
Another NBA player.
Does that matter to you? Does that matter to you? Who had such a motherfucking opinion about me?
Wait,
Does
time
that
out.
matter?
It's group.
Hold
My
on.
opinion changed. But
Hold
yeah, no.
on.
Let me show you something, too, about this woman's life and the people around her that she does associate with, including these men on this podcast. It's tragic to watch, but we're going to use it for a teaching example to prevent other sensible young black women from going through the same thing. If people care about you or respect you, let me tell you what I would have did. Let me just put myself in the situation if I was stupid enough to have a drunk ass on my podcast and it came to this. You know what I would have did if I respected her? Hey, everybody, hold on. We're going to go to a break real quick. Yeah, hey, guys, let's take a quick little 5-minute break. I would have cut the cameras, tried to talk to her. Hey, whoa, you done had too much to drink. Get yourself together. Hey, you want to continue this interview another time? We'll cut this out. This going to make you look bad. You're a mother. Okay, you see what I'm saying? That's what people that care about you do. But see, they don't give a fuck about her. All they care about is a couple of things. Can I get clicks and views out you? And am I going to be able to fuck after this over with your drunk ass? That's all they care. Yeah, I'm saying it like that. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm not going to act like I don't know what they do, whether they have these types of drunk heifers on. Can I get clicks and views out you? And can I smash after it's over? That's what it is. But see, let me throw this in here. For the intelligent black men, okay? If you're a dummy, disregard everything I'm saying. Don't you ever in your life put yourself in no situation where you sexually active with a drunk woman you don't know. Because if she wake up, change her mind, congratulations, rape charge. Sexual offender jacket on your ass for life. You better stop and think. While it's still legal, let's let it continue.
Answer the motherfucking question.
No, it didn't initially. No, hell no.
Okay, I had a second degree tear. That means they sewed me up.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You know what that means? That means I love that motherfucker. My pussy was fucking split open for him.
Right.
You understand that? You was 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay?
Gratefully, I had a 5-pound baby.
Good for you.
Bless.
My
Bless.
baby was almost 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. All right?
No, I wanted to say that.
This is what's despicable about these kinds of clowns right here. You see this woman is drunk and mentally unstable, but they gonna keep exploiting it for the clicks and the views. They think that shit funny. See, I don't keep dudes like that around me. Nah. I see that you unstable like that, I'm not gonna try to exploit that. What goes around comes around. I do believe that. So I try to do right by people, okay? That's just me. They think this shit is funny, but ain't gonna be funny in a minute. Let's let it continue.
Yeah, because I think it is important. A lot of people do.
What's important?
That you do wish well for them.
Most.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell you, you and every one of the motherfuckers that are commenting, she's doing too much. She.
Fuck 'em.
At the end of the day, this pussy had a 2nd degree tear. Do you know what that means?
You just taught us.
Ripped.
What is it?
Ripped.
Brothers, this right here is not attractive or sexy at all. But let me be clear, because I want to be thorough with this. I know that what I'm saying, there's some Negroes listening to me right now. Man, she a red bone, though. She fine, she bad, I'll smash. Okay. I believe you. You would. Shut up if that becomes your baby mama, a Brittany Renner type. Shut up. Don't you say shit. Because, see, the consequences of not having self-control, you got to deal with that. Your bloodline's going to be tied to it. And you're going to go through all the hell of child support court, family court. So you deserve it if that's how you think. If you don't have sense enough to be like, yeah, okay, yeah, but she's not right. I ain't fucking with that at all. Got your damn legs caught up in the public. How the hell a woman like that going to represent a man and his family name? I wish a bitch would, boy. I'm putting Keke Palmer in that same category. Yes, I am, damn it. Yes, I am. But, you know, they tell me I'm always reaching, so let's let it continue.
Thank you, Charleston.
Ripped open.
Ripped.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, boy had a head like his daddy.
Ma'am.
Yeah, boy had a head like his daddy.
All right.
Hold on.
So, a ripped fucking vagina. Hold on.
Say it again. Say it again. For the people in the back.
Let me tell you something. 50 pounds. Do you hear what I'm saying?
That boy born 50 pounds?
No, you gained.
I gained 50 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Charleston, 50 pounds. That's just somebody, I'm just whatever. It's about money. Let me tell you something. I can't be bought.
Hello.
That's what all these people in the chat can't seem to understand. They think I can be bought. They think that it's just about money. It's just whatever. It's the highest bidder. I believe in true love.
Hello.
I heard.
Now, this is the part where it takes an older, experienced black man to point out that she's full of shit. Fellas, older black men will bear me witness on this, but I'm about to teach the young bucks something. Fellas, young boys, let's listen to the sound of my voice. When a woman doesn't care about something, she doesn't act like this. We've seen women when they don't care about something. I want you to think about what I'm saying. When a woman doesn't care about something, she doesn't have an emotional reaction to it. Oh, she cares about this, because when they asked her that question, see, she didn't think before she kicked PJ Washington to the curb, her baby daddy, that, hey, he's in the NBA. To go to show you how she's a goofy trick. Because hell, if you're going to be a trick, be a smart one. You should have married his ass and then divorced him and took half if that's the game you want to play. But no. Turbo thought it was too important to you. You settled like a dumbass for, yeah, I got a baby. I'm going to get child support. And jokes on her, them child support payments ain't nowhere near what she thought they was going to be. So she's pissed off that, hell, if I would have married him like when he proposed to me, I would have had access to that $48 million and would have got $24 million in a divorce settlement as half. No fault divorce in America. See, it's eating her stupid ass right now because let me tell you something. I know what I'm looking at. It ain't the audience that's fucking with her. Oh no, that's not it. What's fucking with her? It's her other whorish friends that are professional hoes. They've been clowning the shit out her stupid ass. See, I know what I'm looking at. They be like, bitch, you dumbass, you could have married him and got access to that $48 million. Yeah. She's a joke in hoe circles. That's bad when you a joke in thought circles. Do y'all hear me? That's where this rage is coming from. But, you know, I'm reaching. I don't know nothing. Let's let it continue.
To say that. But you
I
know,
said it 100 fucking times.
Hey,
Hello?
hey, listen now, listen.
Listen to what I'm fucking saying. Shut the fuck up. up when a real bitch is talking.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Get
Shut
the
the
room.
fuck up.
Take the room.
Does that look like she don't care about PJ watching the money? See, that bitch thinking about that. Ooh, damn. I did fuck up. And I ain't got nobody to blame but me. See, at home alone, let me tell you young men something. The best revenge is success, okay? Don't be one of these guys online crying, mad about what women did, whining about it. No. Mm-mm. Process it. Go through that anger in a positive way with a positive outlet. And then you turn that energy towards becoming the best version of you that you can be. Win with success. Because when you do, and you deal with a trifling bitch like this that you cut out your life, oh, they're going to feel that. Especially when they got to see your success from a distance and they know they can't get close to you no more. That's how you win, not whining on the internet. The women did, the women that. Man, I wish I would come over here and be whining about what a woman did to me. Oh, no, baby. Because see, where I'm at now, oh, it's plenty of them, boy. you know, you can't. Hey, look, what's happening, homie? Yeah, you one of the boys now. If you was grimy and dirty with me, this how I treat you. I treat you just like a bank. Your credit fucked up with me. You can't get nothing else here. Can't get nothing else here. Account closed. Let it continue.
Oh,
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Because I'm a real fucking bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Talk.
And I care. And I'm a hopeful romantic. But I can't.
She calls herself a real fucking bitch, y'all. Now I use a big dummy. That's what you is, a big dummy.
Control. At the end of the day, I try to force something that wasn't mine. That wasn't my person. And that's okay. He's sitting over there motherfucking. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shit.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
That's peripheral.
Shut up.
That's peripheral.
Seriously, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Because if you ever felt real love to where you have a motherfucking second degree tear, hello?
Wait. He didn't mean it.
Now, see, if they had this set up professionally, when she threw that first bottle, security escort this bitch out my place. See, this is why I'm calling them simps. Let me tell you something right now. Young black men, the homes and business establishments that you pay for, everything that comes across the threshold of that door is supposed to respect your house and your place of business. The bitch would have had one time to do that. Security, get her up out of here. That would have been the end of that. And see, I'm going to tell you, she better be glad it's not me, because see, tell you what I would have did. Press 1 if you want to know how your brother would have handled this. If I was stupid enough to be in this situation. Press 1 if you want to know, because y'all know me. Y'all know I'm wild with it. I'm going to tell you, I got a solution. Let me swig this water. Press 1 if you want to know what your brother would have had happen. Good old H2O. Uh-oh. Am I seeing some ones? Oh, I'm seeing some ones. Project Leroy done put a one over here. I see a string over Michael Williams, Andre Jones, the chosen one. Oh, do we have some ones over? Patricia Jenkins, you too? Oh, Patricia, you so innocent, though. You shouldn't be over here listening. This is one of the sweetest women that y'all will ever meet. Very sweet. I'm going to have to corrupt her ears. Let me tell you something. What I would have did, I would have had 2 big old burly, buff, rough, and tough lesbian butchers as my security, ready to body slam her ass. I'd be like, oh, ain't no man gonna have to touch you, baby. Give me my big Berthas over here. Hey, come on. I support the rainbow community, baby. Equal opportunity employer. I would have had them roll up on there. They would have came over there cracking their knuckles. Like, yeah, we can hit you, bitch. Yeah. That's what I would have did. Oh, yeah. See, y'all probably think I'm tripping. That's how I would have handled it. Hey, let's let it continue.
Hello?
He didn't mean it.
Shit. Hello? You don't know what it's fucking like.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I meant to hit this nigga.
Wrong guy.
Let me tell you
Wrong guy,
something.
champ. Wrong guy,
Shut the
champ.
fuck up. This right here is about to go. Let me tell you something.
We good.
Shut up when I'm fucking talking.
No, seriously, yo, come on. For
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that nigga. Cause you sitting over here laughing.
Chill. Relax.
I ain't chilling.
Relax.
Because at the end of the day, it ain't your pussy. Hey, listen. I hear you.
Nah, that ain't cool, lady. For real, I'm not part of this.
Hey, listen. That's fine. But guess what? You protecting him is.
If I was Shannon Briggs, I would have been on the phone calling my butch lesbian friends. I'm like, okay. Want to hear people water bottles? Got something for you. I'd have said over there just as cool. They'd be like, why you ain't talking no more, champ? No, I'm cool. I'm over here concentrating. I would have gone ahead and shot that text or that call. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have went on ahead and hooked them up with some cute little films that they like or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like, yeah. Hey, bought them some Beyonce tickets. I got a high yellow ass over here that I need signed, sealed, and delivered with a lesbian foot up it. That's what I sure would have. See, look, I don't believe put my hands on women unless it's a life or death situation. You fuck with your brother? Oh, trust me. Oh, I got him on speed dial. Oh, yeah? Okay. Wait right there. I got something for you. I ain't gonna have to fight you. That's what being well prepared is all about. I ain't got to put a hand on you. I surely don't. And if not that, female cousins that will tag your ass cat raggedy like my brother Marcus Smith would say. Oh, yes. That's how I would have handled it. Be prepared at all times, fellas, because, see, this is a train wreck. These are a bunch of goofy simps. They're putting their business in danger. They're putting their reputations in danger. Who's to say that even though this bitch threw the water bottle, which is assault, by the way, Shannon Briggs should press charges. She may turn around and try to claim that they did something to her. But it's going to get worse. I'm going to let it continue.
What it is. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not?
She hit the wrong nigga, champ.
Don't be sitting over there laughing. Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to him right here. I ain't talking about. Then bat me in my shit. Then
champ, she cool.
Bat me in my shit.
Apologies, champ.
Bat me in my shit.
I don't hit women, yo.
Yeah, you right, Project Leroy. She called him a bodyguard because Charleston probably rolled in there with him because that's what Charleston be doing. He be paying people to look out for him like that. But see, let me tell you, problem that I would have had with Charleston sitting over there looking like a little rat, little master splinter looking motherfucker. If I was Shannon, I'd be like, hey man, ain't no we all right, we good, she cool. No, nigga. She hit me, not you. You don't tell me I'm cool. I don't like when no nigga try me like that. I've never been tried that way, first of all. The people around me, they know me, don't play with me like that. We sick, boss? No, ain't no we in it, bro. I was the one disrespected. Don't look over there and tell me we cool, we all right, because he gonna keep saying that. See, that would have made me get on him. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you don't tell me what's all right with me when somebody disrespects me like that physically. That's assault, nigga. No, because see, if one of them would have picked up a water bottle and hit her in her damn head with it, huh? Oh, man, they wrong. Them men shouldn't have did that. Keep your damn hands and your objects to yourself. Don't start none, won't be none.
All right, then
Shannon Briggs right here. Trip it out. We're good.
Apologies, champ.
At the end of the day, all right, I don't give a fuck you talking about lady. I don't care. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm going through. So nobody, you, him, whoever the fuck, you don't get to sit here and talk about shit.
The world does not owe you understanding. You're a grown adult like the rest of us. The world don't give a fuck about your feelings. You're not special. But see, she's been in circles where she's been allowed to get away with stuff like this. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. I know what I'm looking at. Since she's been of age and been moving around in these turbo thigh circles, she ain't never had her ass handed to her before. You hadn't. You can tell she hadn't. Because see, a heifer like this that done had a couple of ass whoopings, oh no, by other women, excuse me, by other women, they know that not to carry themselves this way. They know better, okay? See, boy, she lucky I wasn't there because I would have called up young M.A. I'd be like, hey, homie, yeah, got some business for you. I need to throw them hands real quick for me. I surely would. I would have called up young M.A. or it would have been action time. But hey, let's let this turbo thought continue. It's a lot more to analyze.
This drunk bitch is playing herself.
Ain't nobody drunk bitch talking about nothing.
We family
What's up?
here. We family here.
What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
Champ. Nah,
I ain't talking about nothing.
We all right, champ.
We ain't talking about nothing.
We family.
This is.
Listen to him. champ. We all right, champ. No, nigga, don't tell me I'm all right, Charleston. See, he would have had a problem with me for that shit. All right, man, what you mean we all right, champ? See, let me tell you something about how I was raised. Great-grandfather, grandfather, father, uncles. Men in my family, we believe in protecting women, providing for them. But you know what we don't believe in? Letting them get out of pocket unnecessarily. That don't mean you got to put your hands on them now, but you check their asses. See, let me tell you something else too about how she behaving. Pay attention, young man. A woman like this, a Brittany Renner, a turbo thought, she only acts like that around weak men. I said it, damn it. Women can spot and smell the bitch on a man. If she'd have been in a room full of brothers that she know just by their demeanor don't play that, she would have never done that. I promise you she wouldn't have. See, you better understand something, young black men. Reason why you develop your discipline and your character and your principles as a man, because that precedes you. When you're in a room without saying anything, people know not to approach you a certain kind of way. I'll give you an example. Let's go back to Terry Crews' situation, because we got to teach these young men about this. It was other big black men in that room that night. Why that white man didn't go up and grab them by their testicles in front of their wives? Because see, no matter how big Terry Crews was, the white boy knew he was soft like that. I'm just going, my conjecture, can't prove it. Maybe him and Terry had something going on. I don't know. Why did the white boy feel so comfortable doing that to a big old burly Terry Crews? Think about it. Now, let's go here with that. What if they didn't have anything going on? Let's go this route. It was something Terry said or did in his prison to let him know, oh yeah, nigga, you got the muscle, but you a bitch. I'm going to try you one day. I'm going to wait till you're in front of your wife. I'm going to try you. I guarantee you, had I been in that room, white boy wouldn't even come away in my personal space. I guarantee you. Listen, let me tell you something. Any of you guys ever meet me, you'll be like, oh yeah, that brother meant everything he said. I don't come across as nobody that you gonna play with without a consequence. I ain't got to say nothing. I'm not a loud guy. I don't do no whole lot of talking. You put yourself in a situation as another man and you disrespect me or you threaten me, I'm gonna handle that right then and there. Bail money on deck. Whatever it's got to be, it's gonna be. So keep that in mind. She's doing that because she recognized that, yeah, they're gonna sit here and let me get away with it. You can check a woman just by changing your tone as a man. But these goofy niggas sitting up here laughing at this. And again, I get it. All for clicks and views. But it's not very smart business-wise because you could be legally liable. And to be honest with you, if Shannon Briggs wanted to, besides prison charges for assault, he could sue them and get a bag out of them. Be like, hey, I was on your premises. You let this happen to me. I got to get in your pockets. That could happen too. Now, he probably won't, but I'm just saying he could do it. Let it continue.
It's Charleston's people, not mine. It's Charleston's
No,
people.
we family.
He said you all right.
I ain't no fucking security, bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Come on, champ.
Now, listen to why she said that. He said we all right, as if Charleston is over him as a man. See, that's what pissed Shannon off. He said we all right. See, boy, y'all just don't understand. Yeah, and they don't do that around me. They don't do that around me. I'm telling you that right now. First of all, I'm not going to put myself in a room if I recognize that it's ratchets in there like that because I know the type of man I am. You're not going to put your hands on me. You're not going to throw nothing at me because I'm not going to do any of that to you. But you damn sure not going to do it to me. Okay? It's not going to happen. It is not optional that you will respect me. It is mandatory. You will do that, especially if that's what I'm projecting out. You're not going to disrespect me. Them men on the other side of that room didn't say a damn thing to her that warned her throwing something at somebody. See, let me tell you young black men something right now. If you dealing with a woman that's prone to doing that type of shit, you check her about it. You let her know that, hey, listen, if you're going to continue this behavior, you can't be up under me, because see, a bitch like that to get you in some shit, well, now either your life in danger or you're going to have to take a life. A reckless bitch is dangerous. You understand me? A stupid reckless bitch. Add liquor to it, it's even worse. The only thing worse is a group of them in the same place at the same time. These big silly simps sitting up here letting us show her ass like that. That could have been nipped in the bud immediately. They probably don't have no security in it though, but see, I'm gonna show you that this is why you don't do this. Let's let it continue.
Baby in my shit then!
It's all good.
Baby in my shit then!
Come on.
Then shut the fuck up!
Chill. Let's relax.
All right, let's reset the room. Let's reset the room.
It is what
guys.
it is.
Let's reset the room.
It
guys.
is what it is.
Everybody cool, guys. Everybody cool.
It is what it is.
Let me give some more responsible advice to other young black men listening, because I know the older brothers get this, so I don't even, I'm not even directing this towards the older brothers in the audience or that's going to listen to this on playback. But I need to say this to my young brothers. If you ever find yourself in a situation like this with a disrespectful bitch, okay, and the men around you that's supposed to be responsible for her ain't checking her, let me give you the best advice that anybody can ever give you. You better carry this with you to go well with you all the days of your life. Only you know yourself, okay? Only you. No matter what the world perceives of you, you know who you really are. If you know you the type of brother that's got a temper and you don't play the radio about shit, when you see this shit start right here, take your leave. Leave. Because it ain't nothing good. I don't care how funny you think it is. It's better for you to leave and hear about what happened later. Okay? Don't stay in that situation, because see, if somebody try you and you know you don't play the radio, that shit could go left. Always yield to the wisdom that you have about you, not anybody else's opinion, okay? So I got to give y'all that bit of advice. Let it continue.
Family here, guys.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Family here, guys.
You don't like Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, we fuck with her.
Who's got music playing? All right, let's relax. Let's reset the room for a second.
Nah, don't reset shit. The fuck we on?
We on the motherfucking
Charleston,
Dance Up Project, baby.
Motherfucking Capricorn in the motherfucking building.
In the builds.
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't care what you talking about, because I really bad nigga in here shit. No, this is my touch-up brush.
You good.
Listen, let me tell you something. Don't nobody get tell me shit about shit.
All
At the
right.
end of the
Jill,
day,
close that.
Charleston.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This the motherfucking real nigga right.
Listen to this bastard. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. You listen to how he talking. We good, champ. We all right. We sick, boss. That's how that sound. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Don't he sound like a little plantation sambo? Remember the movie Life? Y'all remember the character Hopping Ball? Huh? Remember the character Hopping Ball? See, I honestly believe this motherfucker would have been the one on the plantation back at that. Mouser, they trying to escape, Mouser. They're going to do that by 8 o'clock tonight. Don't you go to sleep. They're going to try to burn the house down, too. Better watch. They made a hole over there in that other fence. You better go ahead and close that up. Oh, I seen them. They stole the tools. And I said, he'll be that nigga. Yes, ma'am. If anything, if he was smart and was a businessman, I would have told whoever ran the podcast, hey, bro, let me holler at you to the side. If you can't get under control, I'm about to go. I got a brand I'm not trying to fuck up. I don't know what she gonna do. She throwing shit. I don't want to be legally responsible. If somebody want to draw us into court or get to suing, I don't want nothing to do with it. If you can't get this under control, I'm out. Me and my people gone right now. That's what a smart person that got something to protect would do. But not this one. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Big dumb bastard. Oh, it's going to get even worse. Because, see, I'm going to show you where he's going to put himself in more legal liability at. Let's let it continue.
here.
Right.
And if I understand him,
Yes,
he
ma'am.
understand me, we wouldn't understand each other.
Damn, that hand's
So
strong.
what's up?
I'm just happy.
Yeah, I got a good grip.
Yeah, I see. Shit, you strong. Yeah, shit. I can tell you play sports.
Mm.
I can tell you play sports.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I did.
I can tell.
Yeah, I did.
Shit.
Ma'am.
You gotta. Hey, what's up? What we
Shout
doing,
out to everybody.
Charleston?
I'm reading
Shout out
all that
everybody
shit on
out
there.
there.
Shit, I done got
I don't
into
give
the
a fuck.
comments. Just shit, I done
Getting
got
these
into the
minutes. Shut up, bitch. While real bitches talking.
All right, so let's reset. Get back to what we were talking
What
about.
are we talking about?
We're
peace, love, health, and wealth.
A grade 2 tear, Charles,
love, health,
PJ, and everything that occurred, and that you do wish well for him of what everything that went
I
on.
always do, cause you know what?
Now, in case y'all didn't know what ended up happening during the rest of that, I ain't gonna really showing that. She got up and started twerking on Charleston White. Yeah. Got up and started twerking on him. Sure did. Got up and started twerking on him. Let me make this clear. Again, if a bitch is drunk and she wouldn't have went over to come, if that was me, I'd be like, whoa, it'd have been stiff on time. I would have got up if I'd have had, no, I wouldn't give a fuck. When nobody say, hey, this bitch is drunk, don't you come over here doing nothing sexual with me, because for all I know, because you mad at them, next thing you know, you get off somewhere, hey, they tried to do this or that, the third to me, now I'm sitting up here with a damn sexual assault charge, or I got to be in court with it. No, I'm not even finna let you put me in that situation. Then if I'm married to and I respect my wife, all that shit Charleston was talking, huh? But see, hey, whatever woman that's with him, she's stupid enough to put up with that, that's on her. But for as like on his situation, very dumb. He's sitting on the please don't do that. Little rat-faced bastard. See, that's another thing too. Before we get into what you're looking at on your screen, I know, apologies. I know what's on your screen right now makes you want to vomit. But that's the thing about living a life of scarcity when you're not used to nothing. Because see, to Charleston, oh, that was great. That's probably that. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's probably one of the best looking women he's ever been around in his life. And even if she's drunk, his brain turn off and never say, hey man, wait a minute. Shouldn't be no physical contact if this bitch is drunk. No, do not do that. I'm telling you, you better think about the era that we're in. You're a black man in America. All it takes is somebody accusation, no proof, and you sitting in a courtroom and be convicted on some shit. But listen to what I'm saying. I digress. We got to move into the next simp though, because yeah, we gonna get on these super simps. I told you, I'm not playing with them tonight. I ain't done yet. This big goofy nigga. Oh yeah. Now why am I playing this? And then he's sitting up here. This is from his page. Yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson. That's what I'm gonna call him, Dr. Umar. This is from his page with the WTF, as in what the fuck? Yeah, they turbo thighs. Now, why am I playing this? Does anybody know? Playing it for a reason. Finna show you. This is why I'm playing it. I'm finna go here. I'm gonna see it. I don't give a damn who get mad. Goofball hooked up with her. So we all saw how he was talking about it. He had to get a sample of all the illustrious ass eating that she does, okay? Cause look, he's a big trick. That's what he is. I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck who get mad. You're a big trick. That's what you do. That's your whole hustle. That's why you pander. Umar Johnson, the panda bear, the Prince of Panderism, okay? Shout out to Mad Black TV for that term. The Prince of Panderism. You're sitting up here and now y'all snuggled up with her. Umar, I don't care who this offends. This is why you're not qualified to lead, brother. It's not. Number one, you talk all that shit about what black men should do for single mothers and other people's children, but you don't have wife to first. You got 2 baby mamas. That's number one. Number two, if you're trying to be a respectable leader in the community, you got trash beside you. Because you didn't grow up to the point where you can control yourself to know that, hey, you don't fuck with something like that. Every woman is not a sister in the community. They're not. So, I had to throw this big dumb simp in here, but we're not done yet. Oh, yeah. Got a little bit more to go. A little bit more.
That's what's wrong with this.
Yeah, we got to cover this bastard. Now, I know you wondering, GBS, what the hell is this on the screen? Some of you may recognize it as Steve Harvey. Yeah, that's what you recognize it. He looks like a bald version of an Easter bunny with a tan and a mustache with them big ass teeth. World's biggest dumbass simp. Now, I'm gonna let this play for a reason. Then we gonna deal with something. But we gonna deal with something because see, I like to set the simp up first and let his own words crucify him because I told you, we taking these capes off him tonight and wrapping it up and forming a rope and hanging the truth around their neck tonight. Let me let this big dumb simp tell you about his advice on women.
Generation today, these young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
That you know, that's our job to take care of a woman and some children. That's our job. Yes, you big damn goofy bald head Easter bunny with a mustache looking simp. You. It is our job. If the woman and kids are our wives, yes. And those children are ours, yes, it's our job. Yes, women have to come to the table with the qualifications to be a good mother and good wife and good representative of our family name. That's what they got to come to the table with. Because all that shit you just named, a woman could make another you. Yeah, and if we doing our job like we're supposed to, everything a woman gives us, it's going to piss people off. Everything a woman gives us, we have to pay for it. That's why we're the damn table. You don't just let anything and everything at your table. See, if I made some women mad, let me ask you a question, ladies. Do you let any and everything come sit at your table in your house and eat? Because, see, we can apply this to men and women, to be honest with you, but we dealing with what Steve talking about. Is everybody worthy enough to come across the threshold of your house and sit at your table and eat? They didn't bring nothing for you to cook. Didn't supply nothing. Ain't showing you no type of gratitude. Can anybody just pull up to your table and eat? Now, if you got respect for your household, the answer is no. It applies to that with women. I'm tired of simps like Steve Harvey sitting up here talking about they ain't got to bring nothing to the table but themselves. If you think like that, you get his results. Because, see, I don't know whether the rumors are true or not, but I'm going to say this. With Marjorie Harvey's past, I don't put it past her. Steve, you big dumb simp, you. You big smiling, goofy, milk dud head bastard. You went and chased behind a woman. Cheated on her with your first wife. Okay, then you got involved with a chick. Swig of water, because I'm finna get in his ass. You got involved with a chick who was dealing with a drug dealer that went to prison. Then while he was locked up, she got with his cousin and had a baby by him, which Lori Harvey is the product of that. You picked that to be the representative of your legacy and name, you big dumb bastard, you, and you think you can give other young black men advice? Are you serious, nigga? Look at her face, y'all. You better look at the right-hand side of this. His big, stupid, clueless ass is sitting up here grinning. Yeah, I'm the man. I'm Steve Harvey, y'all. Grinning. That smile on her face is, yeah, I got your big, stupid ass. I'm waiting to fatten you up and I'm going to cash you in with this no-fault divorce, you big dumb bastard. Because, see, if y'all think they don't read the GBN, it ain't like that. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, I got something for you. I'm finna show you something. It ain't like that, huh?
I'll tell you something.
This nigga that you looking at right here that I'm finna let speak, his name is Big Boom. Yeah, Big Big Boom. That's his nickname. Oh, that's Steve's bodyguard. Big Boomity Boom Boom. Oh, yeah. Big Boom introduced Steve to a little turbo thought Marjorie. Now, Big Boom used to be a pimp. Oh, fellas, y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all gonna tell me, would you be surprised if Big Boom, she wasn't one of his bitches that he had out there on that blade? Who's to say how long she's known Big Boom? Who's to say that Big Boom didn't say, yeah, okay, he getting out there? I got a plan. Marry this goofy nigga. Shit, you gonna still give me access to what's in between the legs, you know, with your little crotch right there. But hey, as soon as we get into a good point, you're gonna divorce and take half, and we gonna live happily ever after. Oh no, but that couldn't happen, right? No. Hell no. Big Boom is loyal. Them and Steve are friends. I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I'm gonna let Big Boom talk to y'all for a minute. Let me let him speak.
When a man get a woman, and that's his woman, we do anything for our family to let you know we love you. Now, we might not never tell you we love you, but I just bought you that car out there last week. That's a sign. That's a sign right there. So what men do, it's kind of like your cell phone. When you get home in the evening, the first thing you do is plug your phone up. So we need a woman at home, so when we get home, we plug our body up to rejuice, to go out in the morning, to make some more money, to help this
I bet you plugging your body up too, Big Boomity Boom.
family. But guess what? If you just give me half a charge, I'm going to get a piece of charge over here and get some charge over there.
He just told you he'd get a little charge over here and a little charge over there. He telling you what it is now.
It's simple. It's really elementary. This thing is elementary. If somebody there for you, turn around, be there for them. Let them know how much you appreciate it. Because once you make me think you don't appreciate me, I don't even really want you. And that's how you get your man took. Because if you was my man, I swear, you eat every day, I cook. It's another campaign love, but we be over there. I'm going to tell you something. When a man...
Elementary, y'all. It really elementary. And see, yeah, Big Boom, this is him right here, the Steve's bodyguard. Okay, the one that's the rumors out about. They're talking about Big Boom is smashing his wife. Steve coming out. Y'all need to find y'all some business. Yeah, okay, Steve. Fellas, come on, man. Come on, man. Marjorie history. The nigga used to be a pimp. Who can't see that? Really? Then he got the preacher guilt the gab and the dress attire down too, former pimp. Do you look? Let me be ugly before I close this broadcast here tonight. Cause see, I done told you, I'm gonna hurt feelings. I don't care about sacred cows. I have family that works security. A lot of celebrities, okay, athletes, entertainers. I've seen a lot of things over the years I can't really speak on. I'm gonna tell you this though. For all the niggas that's running around here talking about high value man, money this, money that. No, money ain't no guarantee that your woman ain't gonna cheat. Let me tell you something. A lot of these celebrities like Steve, their wives or significant others, whatever they got going on, are getting knocked down by these main categories. You better pay attention. The bodyguard, of course. Personal trainers. Spiritual advisors, chefs. Yeah. These little service people that's always around close proximity while you away. See, let me tell you something else too. Let me go ahead and thread this news. See, I'm finna burst some people's bubbles. A lot of people ain't gonna like this. I'm just gonna call it like it is. A lot of the women ain't gonna tell the truth about this, but you got to be dumb as hell if you think as a man, just because you get a lot of money and you providing a good lifestyle for a woman, there's this myth out here that make people think that, okay, if you provide a woman a certain lifestyle with money, luxury items, this, that, the third, that she'll just sit up and overlook you stepping out with other women. Let me tell you something, dumbass. You got to be twice the fool it take to be one if you think that just because you providing a woman with resources that she gonna be cool with you stepping out, yeah, she might not say nothing about it, but she gonna go hop on another dick just as soon as she get a chance. You out too? You look, if you think I'm lying about that, you really don't understand how women think. Women are possessive, man. You can't distract them with shiny shit. Yeah, they won't give you no shit about it. But if you think she ain't gonna go get her get back, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there before we wrap this up. When Jay-Z got caught doing what he was doing, you really think Beyonce didn't go and get some get back with that? You's a fool if you believe that. You crazy as hell. Women don't operate that way. Women are very vengeful creatures, man. And they're quiet and methodical. I'm gonna tell you right now, look, the best of them, you won't find out about it until they want you to know. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. See, men are simple. We can't keep up with all them complex lies. Women can, and they homegirls gonna support them. So if you do find out, that means she wanted you to find out. Okay? Let's tell you that right now. If you're not smart enough to pick up on shit ahead of time. So this whole myth about, yeah, man, you make this much money, yeah, you can have these sides. Okay, all right, you do that. You go today's reality. See, what people like that are saying that, they're thinking about back in the 1950s and the 60s. Yeah, that worked back then. Today, with the demeanor of most of these women out here, you try that shit if you want to. Yeah, she gonna have another pole to bounce up on. Big dumb simp. Y'all know I had to throw him in here, man. I had to do it. Yeah. Can't confirm it, but that's what I believe. So yeah, I think we wrap this up tonight. Salute to everybody that contributed. Had to hang these damn super simps with their own capes. And my advice to young black men, don't do that. You disqualify from all manhood the day that you become a simp. Respect yourself. Be on your purpose. The right women will be attracted to you. And for all people, men and women, when the respect leaves your arrangement and your situation, you better think carefully about staying in that situation, because oftentimes it's better when the respect is gone, you should be gone too. That's it, family. No simping. Salute to everybody, Black first, and I will see you all in future content.